Cancer. This is happening right now. 87% of you will encounter your karmic person within the next 21 days, and most of you are not prepared for what's coming. Everyone thinks karmic returns are about second chances, but actually they're about final tests. I just pulled the Seven of Swords for you, Cancer, and holy moly. This is not what anyone expected for karmic energy. This card is screaming deception clearing, truth revealing, and the universe is about to show you exactly who this person really was all along. The comments are already going insane, and I haven't even started the full reading yet. You guys feel this energy, don't you? Your karmic connection is stirring. Your phone might be buzzing with their energy. You might be seeing their name everywhere. This is not coincidence, Cancer. Here's what nobody is telling you about karmic returns. They don't come back because they miss you. They come back because the universe has a final lesson to deliver, and honey, this lesson is about to set you free in ways you never imagined possible. I need you to grab some water, maybe light a candle because we're going deep into your cosmic truth today. What I'm about to reveal will change everything you thought you knew about this connection. Let me tell you about Sarah, a Cancer who ignored the signs when her karmic returned last month. She thought it was romantic fate. 3 weeks later, she discovered he had 3 other women he was reconnecting with. The universe was trying to show her the pattern. Don't be Sarah, Cancer. Your karmic person is headed back. But here's the thing that's going to blow your mind. This isn't about them at all. This is about you becoming the person who can finally say no to what doesn't serve your highest good. The Seven of Swords is literally showing me stolen time, stolen energy, stolen dreams that you're finally ready to take back. Oh my goodness, Cancer, I'm getting chills because your guides are showing me something powerful. In the next 48 to 72 hours, you're going to receive some kind of message, sign, or direct contact from this person. But unlike every other time they've circled back, this time you have something they don't expect. You have clarity. The energy around this is shifting so dramatically, and I need to pull more cards because your guides are practically shouting at me right now. Let me pull another card for exactly how this person will try to re-enter your life. Oh, Cancer. I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and this is telling. They're coming back during a time when you're building something beautiful for yourself. New job, new home, new financial stability, new relationship. They can sense your glow up, and suddenly they want back in. But here's where it gets really interesting. The Queen of Pentacles reversed is showing me they're going to approach you from a position of lack. They need something from you. Money, emotional support, a place to stay, validation, or they want to disrupt your peace because seeing you thrive makes them uncomfortable. Your karmic person has been watching your social media, Cancer. They've been keeping tabs on your progress. And right now, they're feeling some type of way about your growth. The universe is about to use them to show you just how far you've come. I'm hearing from your guides that some of you actually manifested this karmic return because part of you needed proof that you're truly over them. Well, Cancer, you're about to get that proof in the most unexpected way. The Seven of Swords combined with Queen of Pentacles reversed is showing me a very specific scenario. This person is going to come back with some sob story about how hard life has been without you, how they've changed, how they realize what they lost. But Cancer, your intuition is sharp now. You're going to see right through it. Member Sarah from my community actually messaged me yesterday about this exact situation. Her Cancer rising manifested her karmic's return, and within 24 hours, she could see every manipulation tactic they tried to use. The growth was incredible to witness. Here's what's going to happen when they reach out, Cancer. Your first instinct might be that old familiar pull that maybe this time is different. But then something magical happens. Your nervous system, which used to go into fight or flight around this person, remains calm. That's how you'll know you've evolved beyond this connection. Let me show you exactly what this karmic return is going to reveal about your personal power. I'm pulling a third card for the gift this situation brings you. Wow, Cancer, I just pulled the Emperor, and I literally got goosebumps. This is huge. The Emperor represents your sovereign power, your ability to set boundaries, your inner authority that cannot be shaken. When your karmic returns, you're going to meet them as a completely different person than who you were when they left. Think about it, Cancer. The last time you dealt with this person, you probably bent over backwards trying to make things work. You probably gave them chance after chance, believed their promises, ignored the red flags. But the Emperor energy says no more. This card is showing me that you've been building your self-worth brick by brick over these months or years apart. You've learned to trust your own judgment. You've created stability in your life. You've discovered what healthy love actually looks like, either through someone new or through your relationship with yourself. When your karmic sees this new version of you, they're going to be shook. They're expecting the old you, the one who would drop everything for them, the one who would believe their words over your own intuition. But that person doesn't exist anymore. The Emperor is also telling me that some of you might need to be the one who sets the final boundary. Not out of anger or revenge, but from a place of such deep self-love that you simply cannot allow yourself to go backwards. I'm getting a very specific message for those of you who share children with your karmic person. The Emperor says you can co-parent with grace and strength without letting them back into your heart space. Your children need to see what healthy boundaries look like. Cancer, your guides are showing me that this karmic return is actually the final graduation from this soul contract. You entered this connection to learn about self-worth, boundaries, and authentic love. You're about to demonstrate that you've mastered these lessons. The beautiful thing about the Emperor energy is that it's not harsh or cruel. It's simply certain. When someone shows you who they are repeatedly, you finally believe them. When someone proves they can't honor your worth, you no longer try to convince them of your value. Let me tell you what's going to surprise you most about this encounter, Cancer. You're going to feel grateful. Grateful that they showed you what you don't want. Grateful that they taught you to trust your intuition. Grateful that their absence gave you space to discover who you really are. But here's where we need to talk about the potential pitfalls, Cancer, because your compassionate nature can sometimes work against your highest good. Let me pull a card for what you need to watch out for when they return. I'm getting the Three of Swords, and initially you might think this is bad news, but actually it's perfect guidance. The Three of Swords is showing me that they may try to trigger your empathy by sharing their pain, their struggles, their heartbreak. They know you, Cancer. They know your soft heart is your superpower and your potential weakness. But here's what the Three of Swords is really telling you. Their pain is not your responsibility to fix. Their heartbreak is not your fault. Their struggles are not yours to solve. This card is asking you to have compassion for them as a human being while maintaining absolute clarity about what you will and will not accept in your life. Some of your karmic people are going to come back genuinely suffering. Life may have been hard for them since you parted ways. They might have faced real losses, real consequences, real pain. Your heart is going to want to help, to comfort, to give them what they need. The Three of Swords says you can acknowledge their pain without absorbing it. You can wish them well without sacrificing your peace. You can have empathy without having responsibility. I'm seeing that for some of you, this person may even share that they're in therapy now, that they're working on themselves, that they understand what went wrong. Cancer, this might be true, but the Three of Swords is reminding you that someone else's growth journey doesn't automatically entitle them to access to your life. Real change takes years to integrate, not weeks or months. Real transformation shows up in consistent actions over time, not in convincing words during a crisis. Your job is not to be their testing ground for new behaviors. The Three of Swords is also protecting your own healing, Cancer. You've done work to get where you are. You've processed pain. You've rebuilt trust in yourself. You've created new patterns. Don't let anyone rush you into risking that progress. Here's what I want you to remember when they contact you. Your healing is not required to include them. Your forgiveness does not mean reconciliation. Your growth does not obligate you to give them another chance. I'm getting such strong, protective energy around you right now, Cancer. Your ancestors, your guides, your higher self are all standing guard around your peace. They've watched you rebuild from the ground up, and they are not going to let anyone tear that down. Let me pull one more card for exactly what action you should take when this karmic person reaches out. Cancer, I just drew the 9 of Wands, and this is perfect energy for you right now. The 9 of Wands represents the warrior who has been through battles, who bears some scars, but who is still standing strong. This is you. You are battle-tested, wisdom-earned, and absolutely capable of protecting your peace. The 9 of Wands is saying that when your karmic contacts you, your response should come from this warrior energy. Not the wounded person you were during the relationship, not the hopeful person you were during the breakup, but the wise person you are now. This card is showing me that you should trust your first instinct when you hear from them. That gut feeling that happens in the first 3 seconds before your mind starts making excuses or seeing possibilities. Your intuition has been honed through experience, Cancer. Trust it completely. The 9 of Wands also represents being cautious without being fearful. You don't need to be afraid of this person or this contact. You have tools now you didn't have before. You have boundaries, self-awareness, support systems, and most importantly, you have choice. Every interaction with this karmic person is a choice, Cancer. Responding is a choice. Meeting them is a choice. Listening to their story is a choice. Believing their promises is a choice. You are not trapped, not obligated, not destined to repeat old patterns. This warrior energy is also telling me that some of you might need to have one final conversation to bring complete closure to this cycle. The 9 of Wands can handle this conversation because it comes from strength, not neediness, from curiosity, not hope for reunion. If you do choose to engage, the 9 of Wands says to stay grounded in your truth. Don't get pulled into their emotional drama. Don't get sucked into defending the past or explaining your choices. Simply listen, observe, and make decisions based on who they are now, not who they could become. I'm getting a very specific message for those of you who are currently in new relationships. The 9 of Wands says to be completely transparent with your current partner about this karmic contact. Secrets give old connections power they don't deserve. Your new person deserves to know what's happening, and honestly, Cancer, their reaction will tell you a lot about the health of your current connection. Secure love isn't threatened by your past choosing to resurface, because secure love knows its own worth. The 9 of Wands is also giving me very specific guidance about timing. When your karmic reaches out, don't feel pressured to respond immediately. Take 24 hours minimum to check in with yourself. Ask yourself what you hope to gain from engaging and be ruthlessly honest about your motivations. Are you hoping for an apology? Are you curious about their life? Do you want to show them how much you've changed? Are you secretly hoping they've changed? Are you trying to prove to yourself that you're over them? All of these motivations are human and understandable, but the 9 of Wands wants you to be clear about your why. Here's something beautiful that's coming through, Cancer. This karmic return is going to be a celebration of your growth, even though it might not feel that way initially. Every healthy choice you make in response to their return is evidence of your transformation. When you don't immediately text back, that's growth. When you don't cancel your plans to see them, that's growth. When you don't immediately forgive and forget, that's growth. When you consult your support system before making decisions, that's growth. When you prioritize your peace over their comfort, that's massive growth. The 9 of Wands is showing me that this encounter is going to give you a beautiful gift. The gift of knowing beyond any doubt that you have truly moved beyond this connection. Not because you hate them, not because you're bitter, but because you've simply outgrown the dynamic that once consumed you. Let me pull one final card, Cancer, because I'm getting such strong energy about the ultimate outcome of this karmic return situation. Oh my goodness, Cancer. I just pulled the star, and I'm literally tearing up right now. This is the most beautiful possible outcome for this situation. The star represents hope fulfilled, wishes granted, and your highest destiny unfolding. The star is telling me that this karmic return is actually clearing the path for your true soulmate connection to enter. By finally completing this karmic cycle with wisdom and strength, you're raising your vibration to attract the love you're actually meant for. Think about it, Cancer. Every karmic relationship we have teaches us something essential about love. This connection taught you what you don't want, what you won't tolerate, how to trust yourself, how to set boundaries. These are not small lessons. These are foundational life skills. The star is showing me that within 3 to 6 months after this karmic situation resolves, you're going to meet someone who feels completely different. Someone who doesn't trigger your anxiety. Someone who doesn't make you question your worth. Someone whose love feels like coming home to yourself. I'm getting such beautiful energy around your romantic future, Cancer. The star is lighting up everything I'm seeing. This new person is going to appreciate exactly the person you became through surviving your karmic connection. They're going to love your strength, your boundaries, your self-awareness. Your karmic person leaving was the universe making room for your actual person. Their return is just the final confirmation that you're ready for real love. The star is also showing me incredible expansion in other areas of your life. Career opportunities, creative projects, friendships, family relationships. When we finally release what doesn't serve us, we create space for what does. Some of you are going to experience almost immediate shifts after this karmic situation resolves. Job offers, invitations, unexpected opportunities. It's like the universe has been waiting for you to close this door so it could open all the others. Cancer, I'm getting the most beautiful message about your spiritual growth through this experience. The star represents divine connection, and I'm seeing that working through this karmic return with such consciousness and wisdom is going to deepen your intuition, strengthen your manifestation abilities, and connect you more directly to your spiritual guidance. You're going to know things about people now that you didn't know before. You're going to trust your first impressions. You're going to recognize love bombing, manipulation, and false promises from a mile away. These are psychic gifts earned through experience. The star is also highlighting your role as a teacher and healer for other people going through similar experiences. Your story of transforming this karmic connection is going to inspire others. Some of you might find yourselves naturally mentoring friends through their own relationship challenges. I'm seeing book deals, coaching businesses, healing practices, artistic expressions all flowing from the wisdom you gained through this karmic cycle. Your pain truly is being transformed into purpose, Cancer. The star energy is so hopeful and so certain that everything is working out for your highest good. Even this potentially challenging karmic return is actually a gift. It's the final piece of your healing puzzle. Here's what I want you to remember, Cancer, when they reach out, and they will reach out soon. You are not the same person who loved them before. You have grown beyond measure. You have learned to love yourself in ways that make their approval irrelevant. You are worthy of love that doesn't hurt. You deserve relationships that add to your life rather than drain from it. You have every right to choose peace over passion, stability over excitement, genuine care over grand gestures. When you interact with this karmic person from this new level of consciousness, you're going to be amazed at how different everything feels. Their words won't have the same power. Their promises won't create the same hope. Their presence won't create the same electricity. And that's not sad, Cancer. That's beautiful. That's evidence of your incredible emotional and spiritual evolution. The star is promising you that your happily ever after is still coming. In fact, it's closer than ever because you're finally ready to receive it. You know your worth now. You know what healthy love looks like. You know you'd rather be alone than settle for less than you deserve. This karmic return might feel like a test, but it's actually a celebration. A celebration of how far you've come, how much you've grown, how powerfully you now love yourself. Your guides are so proud of you, Cancer. They've been watching you rebuild piece by piece, and they cannot wait for you to see what's coming next. The love story you're about to write is going to be everything you dreamed of and more. When this karmic person contacts you, remember that you get to choose your response. You get to choose how much energy to give it. You get to choose what serves your highest good. You are not obligated to give anyone access to your peace. You are not required to be anyone's second chance. You are not responsible for anyone else's healing journey. You are responsible for honoring your own growth, protecting your own energy, and staying true to the person you've become. Cancer, the comments section is absolutely exploding right now. So many of you are saying you felt this energy shift coming. Trust that intuition. Trust your inner knowing. Trust the wisdom you've earned. Your karmic person returning is not a step backward. It's the final step forward into the life and love that's waiting for you. The universe has such incredible things planned for you, Cancer. This karmic cycle ending is just the beginning of your real story. If you're feeling called to dive even deeper into your personal timeline and get specific dates about when this is all going to unfold, you know where to find me. The energy around your romantic future is absolutely stunning right now. Remember, Cancer, you are so much stronger than you know, so much wiser than you were, and so much more deserving than you ever believed. Your star is rising and nothing can dim its light. Subscribe now because your cosmic story is just getting started and you're not going to want to miss what the universe has in store for you next. Your future self is going to thank you for the choices you make right now.